My name is Kirvan Baldassari. I'm 36 years old and I'm from the island of Tahiti. Teahupo'o is such a perfect wave, always breaks on the same spot, so you mostly shoot from the channel and you're most of the time pretty safe. There's so much water moving, so when you go underneath a big wave in Teahupo'o, you have a lot more swimming to do to go reach the surface basically. Yeah, the wave has like pretty much no back, so when you dive underneath, you gotta like reach the surface. You gotta swim way more than regular wave because there's so much water moving. It's a big swim to reach the surface. It was in May 2016, I believe. We had like back-to-back swells, and the first swell was probably like 8 to 10 foot, perfectly glassy conditions. Yeah, that friend got a beautiful wave paddling, and it was the most glacier thing I ever seen. I was shooting from a boat back then. That photo won Surfline Photo of the Year. Pretty stoked on that. That pretty much what got me started. Couple weeks after, a way bigger swell popped up and a lot of pros were down there. Kiala Kenili got the tube of the year that day, and she got it like late afternoon. It was pretty impressive because she waited all day in the channel. She paddled by herself on a kayak and she had like no tow partner, so she pretty much like waited the whole day to get a turn, and at the end of the day she asked Raymana to get the chance to get towed on a big bomb. And so she got like maybe one or two waves before, and then that crazy west set came and she got an insane barrel. She didn't make it out, but she got one of the best shot I ever got there, and she got tube of the year that day. And my photo was one of the finalist shots for the Big Wave Award, so I got a chance to go to the States and see the ceremony and stuff. So it was a pretty good experience, that's for sure. My best advice for a photographer that never shot there before would be to listen to the locals. Because we had an incident last year when one of the Australian kids came and shot from the water and didn't really listen to what the locals had to say. And he was shooting with a floater, and people told him it wasn't a good idea, and then he ended up getting like caught by a set wave and he pretty much drowned. He had like something called a secondary drowning, so he literally like blacked out in the water 15 minutes after getting caught inside. So that was a pretty scary incident. He woke up in the hospital like a day or two later, didn't remember anything, and like the locals told him that that wasn't a good idea to do what he was doing, and so he kind of like paid the price. It's sad, but that would be my advice. Like, listen to the locals, stay behind them, and yeah, get out there. The shot I'll be chasing would probably be shooting under the snow, or like in a very cold place where you could see like snow on the mountains, with like, of course, the most perfect shot would be shoot under the northern light or something like that. You know, some other photographer have done it before, and it's like really inspiring to see what they've been able to achieve in a place like Iceland or something. I'll say diversify, do a lot of different type of shoots, not only surfing because it's a small industry and it's hard to make a good living, but also I'll say be social and try to extend your contact list, because this is most of the time how you're going to get jobs, is by meeting new people that are in the surf industry and they can help you out to get bigger jobs and to get to a nice destination. Get out there. There's enough surfers in the world, so stop surfing. Surfing sucks. Don't do it.